Well, hi Gavin, Peter Spark and Industrial Recruitment Partners, and we've been in business for 3.5 years now, and we specialise in recruitment services to the industrial market.
Very good. And sitting next to you is?
Michael Rosario. Our core business, I suppose, has been something that's brought us to ActionCOACH. We had a passion, we had an idea, but we realised that we still needed a lot more to make our business viable. And the structure and the governance and the learning experiences that we've had in our business have been further developed by the relationships at ActionCOACH, which we're very grateful for.
Awesome. So what have been the benefits so far on the program? You know, what's your business experienced or got from it? What have been the valuable things?
I think the one thing that's really stood out in coaching has been the understanding of the fundamentals that will deliver the right result in the long term. And so this is about sustainability. This is not a quick fix gimmick that will give you a short-term profit. This is predominantly all about building a sustainable business that will deliver the right results without you necessarily having to be in the business, and that's very, very important.
So how far would you think you guys are on that journey then of that sustainable business?
Look, I think we've got a lot more confidence in the last 2 years in what we're doing, what our core beliefs are. Certainly it's refined a lot of the things that we do, and in some cases given us a shorter lesson, if you like, rather than completing a journey and thinking, gee, we've made mistakes along the way. It's great that our coach has also got a good understanding of what we do and is now one of our clients. And we get a lot of reinforcement along the way about what we're doing and meeting other business owners and understanding what drives them. It's been vital to us, I suppose, continuing to be clients, and also feeling that this is something we'll continue to do in another 2 years' time.
Brilliant. Now, what would you say to someone who's thinking about being coached, and all kinds of things go through people's heads when they're thinking about getting coached, but what would you say to someone?
I'd probably first of all say to them that you really need to have some passion, some enthusiasm, and you have to have some form of a dream for what you're doing or the business that you're in. I think that's absolutely fundamental. You can't go along to anyone. Nobody's going to give you or be effective at giving you some help and support unless you want to be helped and supported. And I think that's really critical. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, we only know so much. One of the things about coaching when we first learnt about it was that the analogy they use with athletes. Athletes get more out of themselves with specialist coaching. And if you're in business and you want an edge, we see this as an investment as opposed to a cost. And it's made big improvements in our business. Now, if our competitors don't coach, great. If they do coach, they may not have the same coach we have. They certainly don't have the same business we have. And I'll continue to coach because it's also helped me personally sort out a lot of things that with my family, how I interact with people, and that's been really helpful to me as a person.
So if you could drill it down to maybe just 3 key benefits that the business has got that you could actually tangibly put a finger on, what would they be?
Well, number one is certainly that we're getting very close in, let's say, 18 months of coaching, getting very close to really understanding our business's identity, what makes it tick, what its DNA is, and that's absolutely essential to, you know, developing that sustainable path and sustainable growth.
Look, it's put a lot of structure into what we do. It was terrific when there was just two of us. We would talk a lot. We would just continue to do things and validate each other. And we said, gee, the first time we employed someone, that's when we noticed, well, things aren't written down. We don't have procedural guidelines for people, which is really important. So we certainly got much better governance in our business and procedural and documented ways of doing things.
Great. And I think a third is that it's a lot of fun coaching. It's not just that one-on-one session, which is somewhat therapeutic sometimes when you feel like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders and things are not going quite right. It's a fantastic outlet. But look, some of the other things which have already been mentioned, like the get-togethers with other businesses that are getting coached, and the 90-day plans and the workshops involved in that. Some of the other workshops have been, you know, not only beneficial but also a lot of fun. So
brilliant. Thanks, gents.